joining us. I'm Belany Contreras.
And I'm Raymond Roundtree. Welcome to the Summer 2012 edition of Links Tonight, produced and put together by the students of Columbia Links.
Tonight, we uncover the truth about staying healthy. Our reporters are on the story of staying fit for summer, flexing both mind and body.
Our coverage begins with the frightening epidemic of teens who are overly conscious of their weight. We are joined now by the studio by reporter Victoria Susbury.
Our report says you don't have to be thin to be healthy.
Yes, that's very true. In the words of Saran Dunmore, you do not have to be thin to be healthy. It's how you feel in your body. Find more on my report in columbialinks.org.
Thank you, Victoria. On now to a growing problem. Many residents who are struggling to find fresh fruits and vegetables in our neighborhood. Many simply don't have access. Sean Wong reports on Chicago's food deserts. His report is on our website at columbialinks.org.
Let's now turn to our reporter, Andrew Rivera, who visited a restaurant in Chicago's Greektown neighborhood that has an entirely vegan menu. Welcome, Andrew. And let me ask you, what did you think about Karen's on Green?
I thought it was great. Food is good. Everything there is just terrific. We even got an interview with the owner. Let's go to that.
How did you come up with the name Soak Your Nuts?
I walked away from 3 publishers because they didn't want me to use that name. And my thinking is, when you started, you had a smile on your face, right? I want to make people smile. I want to make people remember, being healthy doesn't have to be all serious and uncomfortable, So I wanted it to be memorable. I wanted people to smile. And there's a reason for it. When you soak nuts before you eat them, you break down an enzyme inhibitor and you bring them alive. So if normally you'd eat a bag of nuts, 7 or 8 you feel full, and you get more nutrients from them. So there's a reason to do it too.
What's inspiring you to write another book?
Well, everybody loves the restaurants and the foods in the restaurants, and I figured, I'm all about getting the message out. And the more information people have, the closer they'll take the message. So people love my food and my restaurants, so the second book is the recipes of the foods from the restaurants. So you can eat here, have something delicious, and go home and make it.
What's your favorite dish on the menu?
Well, I have a favorite dish at each restaurant.
Okay, you can go into each one.
Okay, so my favorite dish at Green, if I'm cheating, it's the crab cake sliders. My favorite dish at Cooked is the taco bowl. And my favorite dish at Raw is the almond pate.
Do you have any tips for people who want to open their own restaurants?
My number 1 tip would be one that I didn't follow. Work for somebody else for a year first. Learn on somebody else's dime. I would start small, maybe even doing like a pop-up restaurant once a week just so you learn what you're doing, because it's probably the toughest thing I've ever done is running restaurants.
What's the main theme of your next restaurant?
Foods. Get in and get out. Karen's Fresh Fast Food, or Karen's Fresh Food Fast. I haven't decided on the name, but it'll be something about fast food.
Hey guys, fries are awesome. You gotta try them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Andrew. Have you ever heard of parkour? Reporter Jack O'Brien takes us on an adrenaline-filled journey of running, jumping, and vaulting through Chicago's latest fitness phenomenon.
I'm Jack O'Brien for Columbia Links. Need to exercise but want to have fun? Maybe you should jump into parkour.
The simplest form of parkour is just like the efficiency of movement and getting from point A to point B in the simplest possible way. Like how to do it, you just kind of go out and get over obstacles and just traverse your own environment. You don't need a school or a club to do parkour. You can just do it by yourself. But if you need, just find a group of friends that you just want to do it with, and they're interested in it too, and just start. Because it's probably too dangerous for schools and clubs to start.
Right.
Because of its risks if you're trying to do high level parkour in competition. It depends, I guess. Yes, because most of the athletics perform off campus and not on school grounds and not on school equipment, so it would kind of take out the liability issue. So it would probably just be a club, not a sport. There's really no risk in parkour unless you're doing something that you can't do. If you're physically and mentally prepared for an obstacle, you're going to be able to do it without risk.
more information, visit columbialinks.org.
More and more students are riding the CTA to travel around the city, but that ride could come at a dangerous cost. Diamond Trustee shows you how to avoid becoming a victim. You can find her report on our website, columbialinks.org.
And now, on to an exclusive Columbia Links investigation. Joining us now is IT reporter Jenny Nunez.
Your investigation looked into finding outlets from youth violence. What did you uncover?
My piece tackles how art is a form of relief in various neighborhoods. It gives teens a chance to explore possible aspirations in life and invest their time wisely instead of gang-related activities. My full report is on columbialinks.org. Back to you guys.
Before we go, there's more coverage to check out on our website at columbialinks.org.
There, you can find more on Wesley Bogard's story about type 2 diabetes and how it is killing African Americans. Plus, Asia Williams cover coping with loss of parents.
Also, Femi Adigan has a photo gallery on teens who are over-medicated, and Matthew Wedig reports on teens with siblings who have disabilities. Those stories, plus more from our webcast, is on columbialinks.org.
Also, updates and alerts on the Columbia Links Facebook page or on Twitter at Columbia Links. That is all for the summer edition of Links Tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Raymond Roundtree.
And I'm Belany Contreras. From all of us at Columbia Links, have a good evening.